Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's get right into today's topic, which is regarding none other than Caspa. We're going to be talking about what is happening with Caspa, where we could see the price going as we do go further into this upcoming week ahead of us. So let's get right into it. If we're looking at the entire market right now, you can see, if you watch my VeChain update earlier today, we were seeing majority of the coins in the top 100 in green, but that is not the case right now. We're seeing altcoins going in red once again. And if you did see what I mentioned in that video, the first thing I mentioned was, people usually think that, when the prices go green, is altcoin season really starting? I mentioned in that Bitcoin still is at some critical price levels. So we need a little bit more confirmation before we really get excited. And, as a matter of fact, this red that we're seeing right now is not surprising at all. And of course, today's the weekend, and on the weekends, we do tend to see manipulation across the board. But as far as Caspa is concerned, it's down about 7.3% on the daily time frame, and let's take a look at it on the weekly time frame. Caspa up still 16.4%, one of the top performers, not only on the yearly side but also the weekly as well. So you can see on the yearly, let's remember that it is the biggest gainer in the top 100 coins, up a staggering 852%. But now let's take a look at the price. So the price currently sitting at 4.6 cents, down about 7.2% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative, also down 7.7% in Bitcoin comparative. And once again, I am extremely surprised as to how good this project is holding. And the most thing that I'm surprised about is the fact that people are talking negative about Caspa. Remember, Caspa, even after a retracement, is at above $900 million market cap, which is great to see. So $937.3 million market cap, very close to $1 billion market valuation, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 12.6 million. But now let's take a look at the price, see what is happening, what are some next targets that we could be aiming for as we do go further into the week, as I've mentioned. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrencies. So basically what we can see happening right now is a little bit of a retracement within the price of Caspa. Let's bring out the other thing. I think we're glitching a little bit. Let me see if this works. Never mind, it's glitching. Anyways, let's go back. So basically what we're seeing happening right now for Caspa is from just September the 14th, we did make 8 to 5 cents. Some exchanges already did hit 5 cents. Once again, we were very close to the all-time high, but since then we're seeing a retracement of about almost 10%. And this will cause a lot of people to come and say, oh, Caspa is dumping, why is Caspa not pumping? And that continues to surprise me every single time, because people tend to forget how fast this project has moved, while the entire market mainly hasn't really seen an exciting time for itself. Because if I bring out the measuring tool for you guys, you can see this for yourself. From the May lows of 1.2 cents, if anyone picked up some Caspa, you can see even after retracement, you're up 267%. And this project is being talked about in the crypto space every single day. On a monthly time frame, you can see it's up. On a weekly time frame, you can see it's up. And on a yearly time frame, you can see this project is up. And why is that the case? Because this project is extremely hyped. And someone came out and posted something really, really interesting. I was unable to find it, but what it said was that the old coins, people tend to only focus on the old coins and don't really see that the newer coins will gain traction and will be the ones that are being talked about more. And in a sense, that is definitely true. Basically, we're talking about, the top 30, top 40 coins, that are still going to be relevant in terms of all-time highs, but anything, lower than that might never even hit an all-time high. It might still see some impressive gains, but basically the moral of the story is that projects like Caspa, the ones that are gaining a lot of traction, they're the ones that are more attractive to investors, not only new investors, also to the institutional and the bigger investors. And people are saying that more eyes are going to be on Caspa this year than on Cardano. That's what I've been hearing a lot. And again, you can't write anything off in the crypto space, but basically let's take a look at what we could expect for Caspa in these upcoming days ahead of us. So I want to show you guys Bitcoin first. If we're looking at Bitcoin right now, so you can see this for yourself, the reason as to why we're seeing altcoins turning back into the red is mainly due to this fact right here. You can see this for yourself. We've seen a little bit of a retest in the price of Bitcoin, because yesterday Bitcoin was trading at $26,900 mark, but of course a little bit of a resistance is really hitting altcoins right now, mainly because dominance also picking up its steam. You can see this for yourself. We're seeing the Bitcoin dominance index picking up, which is going to cause altcoins to go into the red, because dominance is still quite high. 50% is a high number in dominance, and some people think dominance index isn't a good thing that we should be looking at. We should definitely be looking at the dominance index, because it does play out perfectly. I can argue about this with everyone any day of the week. Dominance index works and should be taken very seriously, in my opinion. And you can see this for yourself. Dominance picked up, and we are seeing altcoins turning back into the red over the past few hours, and that should just say everything. But as far as Caspa is concerned, what is next? What happens if we lose this support where we're currently sitting at? So basically, we do have some support coming up at that 44.4 cents mark, and if that were to be lost, we could be making our way down to this 4 cents mark. So that could be on the table right now in the next few hours if the price is not able to hold around these levels. And in order for us to see that 4%, that's another 9% move. But again, a 9% drop in Caspa is quite significant. But remember, there are people that have been longing Caspa maybe from September, early September, and might be sitting at some massive profit. So maybe if their stop loss hits, that is going to cause a snowball effect. So we could see a little bit of a downside happening in the immediate short term, but let's not forget, this is the best looking chart in the entire crypto space, and seeing a little bit of a retracement after such a massive move should not be surprising any one of us. I still think Caspa does have what it takes. As long as Bitcoin doesn't see a little bit of a shakeout, I think Caspa still has a chance to hit 6 cents to even 6.5 cents this month alone. Remember, this move that happened, I think this move happened due to the fact that there is some insider news. So maybe that insider news is not out yet. We will see what happens. Remember, we are in a weekend, and on the weekends, manipulation does tend to occur. But overall, things are looking great for Caspa as of now. And I've shared this with you guys before. If it were to drop to this 3.5 cent support again, and again, if that were to happen, let's look at it. If the 3.5 cents were to be retested again, that's a 20% drop from the current level. Could that happen? We've seen it happen before from the August highs. We saw it retest that. And we can see that happen again. Profit taking does happen, and the people that are locking in profits, I'm proud of you guys. You should be locking in profits. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. You should be locking those profits in because you earn them. And also, if we're looking at BTC on the other hand, you can see, like I said, Bitcoin is still in the danger end. There's still a chance that Bitcoin could be retesting 24K mark, especially being in the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. In order for us to be on the safe side, as I've mentioned to you guys countless of times, we need to be in the 61.8, but that's not the case as of now. We'll see how the market reacts as we go further into this upcoming new week ahead of us. 2 more weeks and the month of September comes to an end. It's scary to see how fast time's flying, but that's just how life is going as of now. But other than that, this has been it for today's update. If you have not followed me on Twitter, guys, please do so. Link in the description box below. I really want to start engaging with you guys on Twitter, so please do so. And with that said, I will see you guys tomorrow. I've been Crypto ZX, and peace out.